Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're diving into something, well, truly unique. It's a fascinating look at the future news cycle, really. Direct from something called Watch Yanqing Node News. Imagine we got this sneak peek, right, into an AI-curated news stream from August 2025. It's rapid-fire updates, punchy, sometimes even a bit of digital humor thrown in.
Yeah, and what's really compelling about using this source, I think, is how it captures the sheer speed and breadth of AI innovation. It's not just like one or two breakthroughs here and there. We're talking systemic transformation, hitting every single sector globally and just at an astonishing pace. This broadcast, as they call it, gives us a pretty candid snapshot of that reality.
Absolutely. So our mission today, let's try and cut through that rapid-fire delivery, pull out the most important insights, try to understand what's truly significant here, and, connect the dots for you, our curious listener, on what all this means for an AI-powered world that seems to be arriving faster than we maybe thought.
Yeah.
So let's kick things off with the literal building blocks, the foundations of the AI era. It seems like, well, everyone's scrambling to lay down the tracks for this runaway train.
Oh, absolutely. The demand for raw computing power is just unprecedented, and it's driving these massive infrastructure investments. Take LG CNS from Korea, for instance. They're putting, $72 million into building Korea's first overseas AI data center, an AIDC, they call it in Jakarta. This is set to be Indonesia's largest, targeting a massive 220 megawatts capacity by late 2026.
20 megawatts, wow.
Yeah, and this isn't just about a big building. It really highlights how nations are, vying for a foundational role in the AI era, building its physical backbone. And it's not just single companies either. Look at Brookfield Asset Management. They're launching this huge AI infrastructure development strategy. Plans for up to $9.8 billion in Sweden and $15 billion in France for data centers.
$15 billion in France alone.
That's the plan. They're essentially positioning themselves as the landlords of AI, basically,
Wow.
providing the essential physical space and power.
Okay, landlord of AI. I like that. But with all that processing power crammed in, things are bound to get incredibly hot, right? How are they actually managing the heat from these AI supercomputers?
Precisely. Heat management is it's a critical bottleneck, affects performance, efficiency, everything. So ZutaCore is tackling this head on. They've got this groundbreaking solution called Sidecar. Now, this is the first two-phase liquid cooling system designed specifically for hyperscale AI GPUs.
Two-phase liquid cooling. What does that mean in simple terms?
Okay, so basically, this innovative solution can handle up to 240 kilowatts of cooling without needing facility water. That's a potential game changer for data center design. It boasts 80% lower pump power.
80% lower.
Yeah, and 40% higher heat exchange efficiency compared to your traditional single-phase systems. So what this means for AI operations is you can pack far more processing power into smaller spaces, keep those powerful chips running optimally, reliably for longer.
Okay, so better cooling means more power density. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Beyond the sheer scale of the data centers and these ingenious cooling solutions, what about the silicon itself, the actual brains making it all run so fast?
Right, that's where a lot of the core innovation lies, isn't it? You've got Silicon Motion showcasing their Montitan SM8366. It's a PCIe Gen 5 SSD controller. They showed it at FMS 2025. This thing is engineered for core-to-edge AI server applications, and it delivers, industry-leading performance. We're talking over 14 gigabytes per second sequential reads.
14 gigabytes a second.
And 3 million random operations per second, IOPS. So what this translates to for AI apps is just vastly faster data processing, data retrieval. Lets AI systems make decisions, generate insights, almost in real time, which is crucial for these complex data-heavy AI tasks.
Okay, speed is key.
And then there's NVIDIA, of course. They've been optimizing OpenAI's new open source models, the GPT-OS models. There's a 20 billion parameter one, 120 billion parameter one, running on their cutting-edge Blackwell architecture, and the outcome is frankly astounding. 1.5 million tokens per second in inference on their GB200 NVL72 system.
1.5 million tokens a second.
Yeah.
It's lightning fast for inference, right? For getting answers out of the AI.
Incredibly rapid. It makes real-time AI interactions much more practical, much more widespread.
So with all this infrastructure, this power, the speed coming online, the natural question becomes, where's the economic ripple effect? How is AI fundamentally shifting industries, creating new opportunities, maybe even entirely new job types?
Oh, the money is absolutely gushing into AI. No question. Look at Australia, Sydney startup Lorikeet. They specialize in AI customer support for complex industries. They've just seen their valuation double to over $200 million. Fresh $54 million funding round.
Just for customer support AI.
For complex industries, yeah. It points to the immediate value AI brings there. And then on the enterprise side, you've got this AI go-to-market platform, Clay. Just closed a massive $100 million Series C, values the company at $3.1 billion.
$8.1 billion. Wow.
And what's really significant here, I think, is their focus on fostering a new role, the GTM engineer. This role combines like growth insights with AI automation. And apparently it's a role that can earn a median salary of $160,000 without needing a traditional computer science degree.
Interesting. So AI is creating new career paths, not just automating old ones.
Exactly. And we're seeing it transform traditionally manual fields, too, like accounting. Startups like Roulette are raising serious capital, $70 million in their Series B, for AI-native ERP platforms. Built by accountants for accountants, apparently. Capable of cutting financial closing times from weeks down to mere hours.
Weeks to hours. That's transformative for a business.
Hugely. And Docet also secured $12 million for its precision-trained AI agents, again, focused on accounting automation. Even in fintech, right? UK AI company Cleo, they're exploring a stablecoin business now. After hitting $250 million in annual recurring revenue and actually achieving profitability, shows AI's deep impact on financial services.
Okay, it sounds like AI isn't just a tool anymore. It's almost becoming an economic actor in its own right.
Yeah.
What exactly is this agent-native economy that's being mentioned?
Yeah, this concept is, it's pretty intriguing. It raises questions about how AI will interact with our financial systems. So Lava Payments just raised $5.8 million, and they're building digital wallets specifically for this agent-native economy. Imagine AI agents, right? Seamlessly handling transactions across merchants, across services, using a unified credit system.
So AI paying other AI, essentially.
Kind of. It removes friction from these AI-driven tasks, makes it incredibly efficient for autonomous agents to operate, pay for services online, without needing constant human oversight for every little microtransaction. It's potentially a fundamental shift in how digital commerce could work.
A whole economy run by agents.
Yeah.
Fascinating. But it's not just startups in these new roles, is it? Even traditional, long-standing industries must be feeling this. You mentioned consulting earlier. Think about a giant like McKinsey.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating is how these legacy players are reacting, how they're adapting. McKinsey, arguably the world's most renowned consulting firm, they're viewing AI as existential. That's the word they used. Existential to their business model.
Existential. That's strong language.
It is. They've deployed an internal generative AI chatbot called Lily. And get this, 12,000 AI agents.
12,000.
To automate tasks internally. Things like data analysis, presentation creation. And here's the kicker. 40% of their total revenue now comes from AI-related work.
40% already.
Yeah. So this isn't just, dipping a toe in. It's a clear signal that even the most established industries are fundamentally reorganizing themselves around AI.
Okay, so let's zoom out a bit from the balance sheets and the infrastructure. Let's see. AI doing its thing in the real world. Solving problems, enhancing experiences, maybe even getting creative.
For sure. AI's versatility is remarkable. It's touching, well, pretty much every facet of our lives now, from optimizing our homes to transforming medical diagnoses. Take energy, for example. Estonian startup Bisley secured $4.3 million to scale its AI-driven building automation tech. They're aiming to reduce building energy consumption by up to 40%, making our spaces smarter, more sustainable.
40% energy saving is huge.
It really is. Then in healthcare, Alibaba's Demo Academy partnered with Beijing United Family Hospital. Using AI for complex cancer diagnosis and treatment, their one-sweep multi-check system showed an impressive 34.1% higher sensitivity for pancreatic cancer than human radiologists alone.
Wow. That can be much earlier detection.
Potentially, yes. Earlier, more accurate diagnoses. And in the high-stakes world of drug discovery, we're seeing massive shifts. Xtalpi and Dovetree formed a landmark $6 billion AI drug discovery collaboration. $6 billion.
$6 billion.
And OpenAI-backed Chai Discovery raised $70 million for AI-driven drug discovery. They have a new multimodal model called Chai One.
Yeah.
These kinds of collaborations suggest a future where AI radically accelerates how we find new medicines.
That's genuine. genuinely impactful stuff. What about other areas like education or even robotics?
Well, education is buzzing with AI integration. Duolingo, for instance, raised its 2025 revenue forecast. They attribute significant growth to AI tools boosting user engagement. Daily active users up 40%.
40% more users engaged daily.
Yeah, the AI seems to be making it stickier. And in India, Arivihan raised $4.17 million. They're scaling an AI-powered personalized learning platform specifically targeting underserved students. Shows how AI might democratize access to quality education.
Okay, and robotics, construction.
Right, robotics and construction. Chinese robotics company PaXini raised $139 million. JD.com was a lead investor. They're focusing on high-precision tactile sensors and humanoid robots like their Tora 1, robots with a sense of touch.
Humanoid robots with touch. Interesting.
And get this, ABB Robotics and Cosmic Buildings are collaborating, using AI-powered mobile robotic microfactories to rebuild homes in wildfire-ravaged Los Angeles. They claim it cuts construction time by up to 70% and costs by 30%.
Rebuilding homes with mobile robot factories. That's AI offering very concrete solutions to real-world crises.
Exactly, scalable solution.
It really does seem like AI is everywhere. What about our leisure time?
Air.
Our personal well-being?
Even there, yeah. Our leisure time's getting an AI upgrade. Razer, the gaming giant, is launching its first AI Center of Excellence in Singapore, driving global AI gaming strategy, developing tools like Razer QA Companion, aiming to have quality assurance time for games.
Faster, better games, maybe.
That's the idea. And in fitness, the luxury brand Equinox is testing a generative AI pilot in its mobile app to provide personalized workout and nutrition advice to members, tailoring experiences. And on a more whimsical note, maybe, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. They're exploring AI's potential and its absurdities with innovative performances. Everything from chatbot apocalypse narratives to, like, bespoke romantic stories about your family cat generated by AI.
AI writing love stories about cats.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Art is definitely exploring this too.
It's inspiring art, stretching imaginations, for sure.
Right, but of course with all this incredible power, this deep integration across, well, everything, there are serious questions. Security, ethical implications. Our future news stream didn't shy away from this. It sounds like a double-edged sword.
It really does. And this raises critical questions about trust, about vulnerability in this AI-driven world we're building. Security researchers recently found, for example, that a single poisoned document can leverage ChatGPT to steal sensitive data, like API keys from Google Drive. It's via a zero-click attack called Agent Flare. You don't even have to click anything.
A zero-click, that's scary.
It is. And even more concerning, maybe, hackers demonstrated how they could hijack Google's Gemini AI with just a poisoned calendar invite and use it to take over a smart home system. This starkly highlights the immediate risks of integrating these powerful AI models with our personal data, our connected devices.
So the threats are real and evolving quickly. How are businesses, how are governments trying to fight back to manage AI responsibly?
Well, companies are definitely scrambling, building defenses, establishing governance. Big ID, for example, is launching something called Shadow AI Discovery. It helps organizations find unauthorized, sort of rogue AI models and risky AI data they might not even know exist in their networks.
Finding the AI they didn't know they had.
Exactly. Identifying potential IP exposure, regulatory risks. Cohere is introducing its new AI agent platform, North, designed for enterprise use, crucially with private deployment options. So client data stays secure behind their own firewalls. Microsoft launched Project Ire. It's an autonomous AI agent that identifies malware at scale by reverse engineering suspicious files. It even writes these conviction cases for advanced persistent threats.
An AI malware detective.
Pretty much. And an Israeli AI startup, Vendect, secured $10 million for its AI-native GRC platform that's governance, risk, and compliance. They're promising no hallucination AI to automate compliance and third-party risk management. It's really an arms race in cybersecurity.
Beyond the corporate world, AI is also heavily impacting national security, government operations, fundamentally reshaping defense and public services.
Indeed. We saw Shield AI completed a successful deployment of its VB-8 drone system, vertical takeoff and landing, with the EU border agency Frontex, for border security, emergency response in Eastern Europe, practical applications in surveillance and safety.
Drones getting smarter, more autonomous.
Very much so. Dutch drone maker Destinus acquired a Swiss AI pilot startup, Daedalian, for $225 million, specifically to enhance AI capabilities for autonomous flight systems in its drones and maybe future supersonic aircraft. Reliable Robotics is partnering with the U.S. Air Force and NASA, developing and integrating large uncrewed aircraft systems UAS, including autonomous flight for cargo, maybe even aerial refueling, points to a future of highly automated aerial ops.
Autonomous aerial refueling.
Yeah. And the SUFEN Center published an Intel Brief report on agentic AI in warfare, noting its potential to really disrupt traditional military models, deploying autonomous, semi-autonomous systems for planning, logistics, intelligence. And then there was that surprising move by the U.S. General Services Administration, the GSA, announcing a partnership with OpenAI to provide ChatGPT Enterprise to the entire federal government. At a deep discount, too, just $1 per agency for a year, aiming to modernize operations, boost employee efficiency across the board.
$1 per agency for ChatGPT Enterprise. That's basically free. A big push for adoption.
A massive push.
Okay, finally, let's bring it back to us. The human element. How is AI changing our jobs, our skills? And then there's that truly mind-bending concept, how AI itself is evolving.
Right. Well, HPC Wire reported that AI is fundamentally reshaping entry-level jobs, especially in areas like engineering, high-performance computing. Roles seem to be shifting away from simple execution towards supervising AI outputs, focusing on higher value, more strategic activities. It's increasingly about collaborating with AI, not just using it.
Supervising the AI.
Exactly. And this is leading to new roles like AI engineer. Meta is even piloting allowing job candidates to use AI assistants during coding challenges and interviews, which directly reflects the modern work environment.
Using AI in the job interview itself.
Yeah, it means skills like prompt engineering, ethical reasoning, critical thinking about AI outputs. These are becoming absolutely crucial for the workforce.
Okay, collaboration skills are key. But this next part, this is where it gets really wild. AI that learns to improve itself. How is that even possible? It still sounds like science fiction to me.
It's rapidly becoming science fact, though. MIT Technology Review outlined 5 key ways this is happening. AI entering a self-reinforcing feedback loop. First, it's improving its own code. Systems like the Darwin-Gödel machine, DGM, autonomously modifying their own code base, literally teaching themselves to code better.
AI rewriting itself.
Second, AI is generating higher quality training data for other models, helping overcome that traditional data bottleneck. Third, it's designing more efficient hardware, automating chip design, creating systems potentially more powerful, more efficient than humans could design alone.
AI designing better AI chips.
Fourth, AI is discovering novel algorithms, new model architectures, outperforming human designs on specific tasks. And fifth, it's automating scientific research, acting as AI scientists, generating hypotheses, designing experiments, analyzing results at incredible scale, lower cost.
Wow. Okay, that's a paradigm shift.
It really is. And this is complemented by research into LLM memory, like from Renmin University and Huawei NOAA, aiming for AI assistants that can adapt better to dynamic situations, offer truly personalized experiences over time by remembering things. We're also seeing new developer tools emerge to help build these agents, Google Cloud launching AI agents, AI foundations for data teams. Google's AI coding agent, Jules, is now out of beta, supporting asynchronous code fixes for developers. And Tavily raised $25 million to power the Internet of Agents, like a unified search layer for AI agents, trying to tackle issues like hallucination.
So the tools to build smarter, self-improving agents are rapidly advancing too, but on a more personal, human level.
Yeah.
How is AI helping with something as fundamental as mental health?
Well, Unmind, which is a significant workplace mental health platform, announced $35 million in new funding. They want to transform workplace mental health, offering AI guidance through its Nova companion. It's designed to provide personalized support to employees and organizations globally, so showing AI's potential in a very human-centered area.
Personalized mental health support via AI. Interesting. But not all AI applications are straightforward or universally welcomed, are they? We also heard about a consumer-facing ethical challenge.
Yes, that's right. The U.S. Department of Transportation. They expressed significant concerns, actually, and announced investigations into any airlines using AI to set personalized ticket prices.
Charging different people different prices for the same flight based on AI profiling.
That seems to be the concern. It highlights these immediate ethical questions about transparency, about fairness, as AI gets into everyday consumer services. And then finally, there was that very sobering point, raising profound ethical questions about technology and conflict, and the responsibility of big tech. A joint investigation by Plus 972 Magazine, Local Call, and The Guardian revealed that Microsoft is reportedly storing millions of Palestinian phone call audio files. for Israeli military unit 8200 on its Azure cloud platform.
Storing call data for military intelligence.
The investigation states these files are used for surveillance and targeting. Now, this situation really brings to light critical ethical human rights questions about how deeply tech companies can become involved in geopolitical conflicts and what the frameworks for accountability should look like in these incredibly complex scenarios. We're just reporting the content of the source here, of course, not endorsing any viewpoint, but it really underscores the immense societal impact these technologies can have.
A stark reminder of the complexities involved. So wrapping this up, what does it all mean? Our deep dive into this Watch Yanqing Node News' broadcast. It really gives us a powerful glimpse into a world where AI isn't just integrated, it feels foundational.
Yeah, I think that's right. We've seen explosive investment, right? Rapid application across just about every sector imaginable. Smart buildings, drug discovery, finance, fitness, you name it. But crucially, we've also seen the very real, very immediate challenges around security, ethical use, societal impact, all coming with such powerful technology. AI isn't just changing the world around us, it's actively changing itself.
And as AI continues down that path, self-improving, becoming more autonomous, taking on roles from writing its own code to potentially managing military operations, it raises a really important question, I think, for all of us. How do we as humans ensure we remain in the driving seat, guiding its evolution in a way that actually aligns with our deepest values and truly benefits all of humanity? Something to mull over until our next deep dive. Thanks for tuning in.